Imadwa, Panya, Jerusalem, stand and face Jerusalem. Daniel, I want you to read everything.
Psalm 121. I think it's fair to say what
Okay.
what the actually said before you do it.
Yeah. The blessing of the Sabbath. Barakata Yahweh.
Barakata Yahweh.
Bahasham.
Bahasham.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahushua.
Asherah.
Asherah.
Nethananawa.
Nathanawa.
HaShabbat.
Hashabbat.
Bashalawam.
Bashalawam.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that give to us the Sabbath in peace. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121.
I will lift up thy eyes.
I'll read it in the Hebrew first. Psalms 121. Anya, Harayim, Ayunyamya, Al, Ahariam, Mahayan, Yabua'ah, Isaiah, Yabua'ah, Mayahawa, Shasha, Shamayam, Waratiza, La'ah, Yonathan, Lamawat, Ragalia, Yala'ah, Yanawam, Shashamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shashamar, Yasharala, Yahawa, Shamaria, Yahawa, Tazalia, Ayel, Yad, Yamyanya, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Hakaya, Wayarak, La'ah, Balayala, Yahawa, Yashamaria, Makal, Rai, Yashamar, Napashia, Yahawa, Yashamar, Hawalakia, Wabaya, Wa'id, Iwalam, Hasham, Yahusha, the water, Amen. Read Psalms 121.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from where cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer his foot to be moved. He will keep thee, and he will not slumber.
Keep reading.
Behold, he will keep Israel. Though he will keep Israel, shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is my keeper. The Lord is my shade upon my right hand, thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night.
Keep reading.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and for even forevermore. Amen.
Amen. Deuteronomy 6:4. Shammai. Yeah. Deuteronomy 6:4. Shammai Yasharala. Shammai. Yeah, there's Deuteronomy 6:4. Shammai Yasharala. Shammai. Yeah, Shema Yasharella, Hero Israel. Got Deuteronomy 6 and 4, right? Right? You have it, right? Deuteronomy 6 and 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Shammai, Yasharella, Yahweh, Eloheinawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shammai, Yasharella, Yahweh, Eloheinawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Shammai, Yasharella, Yahweh, Eloheinawa, Yahweh, Akkad. Yeah, read Deuteronomy 6 and 4.
Here, Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, is one Lord. Amen.
Amen. The Lord's Prayer. Yahweh, Tapala. Matthew 6 and 9. Abiyanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Taba'ah, Ratizawanka, Haya, Aisha, Bar Ratizar, Ka, Bar Shemayim, Nathalanawa, Lakum, Yawum, Za, Wasalachlanawa, Kawawatinawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawatinawa, Wala'ah, Abiyanawa, Bal, Awashinawa, Marai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Wa'ala, Wa'ataparat, Loai Walam, Aman. Matthew 6 and 9.
Matthew 6, and at verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father which is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Amen. Aishara Matazawat, the Ten Commandments. It's in Exodus 20. La'ah, Yahaya, Laka, Alahayim, Akarium, Ipania, La'ah, Taisha, Laka, Pasal, Wala'ah, Dwabedan, La'ah, Talakwaka, Shamwa, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Lashua, Zakar, At, Hayawam, Hashabat, Lakodashwa, Kabad, Abaka, Wa Amaka, La'ah, La'ah, Tana'ah, La'ah, Taganab, La'ah, Taina, Shakur, La'ah, Sakamad, Kal, Asherah, Laraika, Aman. Exodus 22.
Exodus 22 in the book.
20 and 2 and read down.
22. Exodus,
No, no. Yeah, go ahead.
Exodus 22.
20 and 2.
22.
Yeah.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, and out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto any graven images, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is the water that is in the waters underneath her. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them nor serve them. For I, Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting iniquities, visiting iniquities on the fathers, upon the children, upon the third, fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto the thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou shalt not, nor thy son, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy man servant, nor any maid servant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and the sea, all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that their days may be long upon the land which the Lord hath given thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his servant,
Or his manservant,
nor his manservant, nor his wife,
nor his maidservant,
his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Yeshua will be seated. Barakta Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Asherah, Nathalanawa, Haria Hakapan, Water, Aman, La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, At Yasha'ala. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, that give to us the fruit of the vine. Thank you. So be it to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Israel. I might wa Panya Jerusalem. Stand and face Jerusalem. Barakata Yahweh. Hagadal. Rakawam. Abiyar. Wanawaa. Aliyawan. Malak. Shah. Shamayam. Waratazar. Wakal. Dabariam. Kayayam. Wagam. Amashiach. Mayahawa. Hadawanawa. Ahabnawa. Apala. Yawaitazar. Yahawashai. Zakarnawa. Yahweh. Baratazawan. Amka. Yasha'ala. Izarnawa. Bana. Wasap. Yasha'ala. Al. Nan. Nawa. Yamyan. Aitha. Kayawamyam. Makodam. Babakasha. Shalak. Maaka Allah. Watazawadak. Alahayam. La. Maganawa. Rapanawa. Washamar. Alnawa. Baikwar. Shalak. Aroka. Shal. Yahushai. Lanawa. Lalamadnawa. Rabiam. Kakama. Tabawana. Wada'ai. Shal. Dabarka. Basham. Yahushai. Tuwada. Tumyad. Waiwalam. Aman. Blessed are you, Yahweh, the great, merciful, mighty, terrible, most high power, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, and also the anointed from Yahweh, our Lord, our friend, the wonderful counselor, Yahweh Shai. Remember us, Yahweh, favorably, your people Israel. Help us build and gather Israel most high. We beg you right now, like the days of old, please send Michael and the righteous powers to protect us, heal us, and watch over us. Mainly, send the spirit of Yahweh to us to teach us much wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of thy word. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always and forever. So be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh that give to us the law. Barakata Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Asherah, Netanawa, Hatawara. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh that give to us the light to see. Barakata Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Asherah, Netanawa, Awar, Laura what? Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh that give to us the ram's horn to call the people. Barakata Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Asherah, Netanawa, Koran, Hayal, Lakora, Ha'ain. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh that give to us the olive oil to anoint Israel. Barakata Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Asherah, Netanawa, Hashaman, Zayat, Lamashak, Yasha'ala. Yashaba, be seated. Get the blunt. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Beautiful. And today we're reading Leviticus chapter 17 and 18. And since we just celebrated the new year, the new moon, and we're in this is New Year celebration, the beginning of month, and also we're coming towards the Passover, which is next Friday sundown. So, a lot of things happening in Babylon with America. We're keeping an eye, keeping a vigilant eye to see, what's going on to our people, all the trial, tribulation, and poverty, and the oppressing us every day. So we're going to go into the Hebrew. So the children of Israel, the Black, Hispanics, and Native American, who father is the same, not on the mother side, the father side. So those who will learn the Hebrew can follow along. And I'm reading out of here is an interlinear book with an art scroll. I have the 5 books, the 5 books of Torah, the Torah. The interlinear helps to see for what the word structures and things like that. It helps. It's not King James version, but it gives you an idea what the word is. That's why you read the Bible, the King James version with it, and you can make your corrections. So, 17 verse 1 in Hebrew. I bar you. Where the bar Yahweh al Masha la Amar, verse 2, the bar al Aharon wa al ban Yawa wa al kal banya Yasha'ala wa Amar ta al Yaham za ha dabar Ashura hazawaha Yahweh la Amar, verse 3, Ayash ma ba yat Yasha'ala Asha Ashura Ya wa kat shawar o kashab o eyes bama ka na ha o Ashura ya shakat ma ka watiza lama kanha, verse 4, wa al pathak ahal ma wa aid la haba ya o la ha kwar yab kwara ban la Yahweh la panya sha mashakan Yahweh dam yaka shab la yash ha ha wa Adam sha sha shapaka or shapka wa nakarat ha yash ha wa ma korab I'm moi la ma ein ashar yaba ya al banya yasha'ala at da bak ya ham ashara ham za zaba ka yum il panya ha da wa ha ba ya la Yahweh al pathak hal ma wa'id al kahan wa za bakwa za bakya shala shalom yam la Yahweh wa thumb verse 6 wa za rak ha kahan at hadam il ma zabak Yahweh pathak ahal ma wa'id wa ha kwa ta yar ha ka lab la ra yak ba yak ka la Yahweh verse 7 wa la ya zabakwa aiwad at zabak yahum la sha ya rum ashara hum zan yum a kar yahum ka kwat I walam ya za'at laham la da ra thumb verse 8 wa ala hat wa wa al hum. Yeah, because it's you could say like wa alahayim, no, but it's wa al hum. Yeah, to them, yeah. Sa amar ayash man yat, no, ma bayat yasha'ala wa man ha gar ashara ya ga war ba sa wa come ashara ya I la I la ha no I la ha au the bak verse 9 wa all pathak ahal ma wa aid la ya ba ya anwa la sha wat atwa la Yahweh wa na karat ha yash ha wa ma aim yawa verse 10 wa yash la yash ma bayat yasha'ala wa man hagar ba sa wa kam ashara ya kal akal dam wa na satya panya ba na pash ha akal ta at hadam wa ha karatya at ha ma korab aimha. Verse 11, kaya na pash ha bashar ba dam ha wa anya na sa yawa lakam ail hama zabak la par ail na pashta ya kam kaya hadam ha wa ba na pash ya par. Verse 12, ail kan amar saya la banya ya sha'ala kal na pash ma kan ma kam la a sa akal dam wa gar ba sa wa ka kam la a ya akal dam. Verse 13, wa ayash ma banya ya sha'ala wa man hagar ba sa wa kam ashera ya tazayad ka ya ha o iwap ashera ya akal wa shapaka at wa shap wa shapak at damwa wa kasa hawa wa kasa hawa ba I par. Verse 14, kaya napash kal ba shar damwa ba na pashwa ha wa amar la banya yasha'ala dam kal bashar la a sa kalwa kaya na pash kal bashar damwa ha wa kal akal yawa ya karat. Verse 15, wakal napash ashara sa akal na ba la a wa sa ra pa ha ba a zarak wa ba gar wa ka bas ba gad yawa wa rak wa rakatiza ba ma yam wa sa ma a aid ha I rab wa sa har. Verse 16, wa la a ya ka bas wa ba sharwa la a ya ra katiza wa na sha a I one wa. Verse okay. Okay. Like I said, my name is Yao Kanan, presiding over the service. It says the Kahan is priest, and name is Yao Kanan. When I read chapter 17, this is the place of sacrifice. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, This is the thing which the Lord had commanded, saying, What man soever there be of the house of Israel that killeth an ox or lamb or goat in the camp, or that killeth it out of the camp. All right. So the animal that he's killing. So what I have in here in my notes is like no private offerings. You'd have to bring it to the priest. Verse 4, and bring it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation to offer an offering unto the Lord before the tabernacle of the Lord. Blood shall be imputed unto that man. He had shed blood, and that man shall be cut off from among his people. So you bring it, your offering, not to the Most High, no private offering. You have to bring it to the priest. So that's what the priest, their job is to do with the offerings. The Most High say he will cut that person off. So I was even thinking about how, before the altar, right? You had you had Cain and Abel who did their offering in Genesis 4:4 to 5. Yeah, I think 17:4, verse 4. So you may think, that someone might even think about, when Cain and Abel did their offering, and there wasn't any altar, there wasn't any priest, and there wasn't the temple. So it's a Genesis 4:4 to 5. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Verse 5, But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. So here in chapter 17, he said you bring it to the congregation, you bring it to the priest, put up the offer. But back in here, people might, think, oh, they could do a private offering. And they could offer just like Cain and Abel did their offering. But he's supposed to, but the most that said he will cut that person off. So that's what the priests do. They take the offerings. And also when you read James, even when you read Genesis 14:18 with Abraham, it says Genesis 14:18, it says, and Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And even verse 19, let me read verse 19 also. And he blessed him and said, blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. So back in Genesis, they, there wasn't a temple and there wasn't a priest. So when we come to Leviticus, they had to, give it to the priest, for the priest to do the offering. For the most, that say you'll cut you off. But that's their job. So back to Leviticus chapter 17, verse 5. It says, to the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices which they offered in the open field, that they may bring them unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priests, and offer them for peace offerings unto the Lord. So you have to bring it to the priest, and they'll do the preparation, and they'll offer to the Most High. Bring it to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, so the priest can take care of that. When you read about peace offering, verse 5, you can read that in Leviticus chapter 3. When you see Leviticus chapter 3, verse 1, it says, and if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offer it of the herd, whether it be a male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. So verse 5, with the peace offerings unto the Lord. So the peace offering is a specific, and then you can read down the rest of the chapter, rest of the verses, to see how it's to be done. Verse 6. Verse 6. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 6. And the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar of the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and burn the fat for a sweet savor unto the Lord, and they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils. So none of these, private offerings. You have to offer, to the priest. So they, when you offer to the priest and you give it to the priest, they can, see that the offering is without blemish and it's acceptable to the Most High, and then they can offer it. So instead of you try to do some, your private offerings, that's what the job of the priest is. After whom they have gone a whoring, this shall be a statute forever unto them throughout their generations. Verse 8 to verse 7.
First Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20.
First Corinthians the First Corinthians chapter 10.
Yeah, First Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20 about sacrificing to devil. That this is something that the Gentiles do. Not something we're supposed to do.
First Corinthians 10.
And it links with I'll link with something in Deuteronomy. So First Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20, it reads, "But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God. And I would not ye should have fellowship with devils."
Okay.
And that comes from Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 17.
32.
Deuteronomy 32 and 17 reads, "They sacrifice unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not."
32, 17. And even chapter 7, I even think about going a whoring, verse 7. I'm even thinking about, Numbers 15:38. Even 15:39, Numbers. Numbers 15:39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, and that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring. Think of that same word, a whoring. That's, further on, this is the ribbon of blue and fringes you're supposed to wear on your garment. Verse 8. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 8. And thou shalt say unto them, whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers which sojourn among you, that offereth a burnt offering or sacrifice, and bring it, verse 9, and bring it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation to offer it unto the Lord, even that man shall be cut off from among his people. So, like it says, no private offerings. Most I say you cut even it's the house of Israel or of the strangers. So the strangers here, strangers, everything is the other nations. Kahan Nabia? No, I say for verse 8, you said the strangers here. I would think that strangers here would be the other nation. Strangers in the other nation. Yeah, because it said right here, it said the house of Israel on top. Or the strangers. Yeah. So the Most High would cut off Israel or the heathens from among the people, from among his people. Verse 10. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. So, verse 10. So when they talk about, eating meat, some people say, rare, medium rare, but you're supposed to have it well done. We like our meat well done. Even sometimes you go there and you order some hamburger and so tell them well done. And they sometimes you look into the meat and you see like blood in it. You're not supposed to eat meat with the blood in it. Because when you read Genesis chapter 9, verse 6, verse 10. Daniel, can you read it? Yeah. Daniel? Yeah, read it for me, please. Genesis 9, verse 6. Oh, wait a minute. No. I have seen the flesh. Oh, no, wait. No, 9 verse 4. Yeah.
It's 9 verse 4. But flesh within the life thereof, which the blood thereof shall ye not eat.
Yeah, so he said, but flesh, we talk about the flesh, you know, eating blood. He said, but flesh with the life thereof, which is in the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. So the animals, you know, with the lion eat raw meat and stuff like that, but it's not for us to consume raw meat. To eat raw meat or rare meat or medium, you know, medium rare meat. Sometimes I would look at certain cooking shows and stuff like that, and they have the, you know, they would roast the beef and outside look like it's cooked, and when they cut it, you can see that the blood coming out of it, and you see it red inside, and it's like, oh, this is gross. This is a cooking show, you know. The Edomites, you know, with Esau with the red pottage, the meat wasn't even cooked, and he's eating it. And even recently, you know, it came in the news in the New York Post that this white lady was at some train station or something like that, and she was eating raw meat. And somebody videotaped her, and she's eating that raw meat like nothing. And so it's like, you know, that's their spirit, you know, eating that raw meat like that. You know, we as Israelites, you know, we don't eat that stuff. Raw meat with the blood, and they just see the blood and the red inside. But she was eating raw meat. So, you know, that's their thing, you know. But that's growth. And most I say, he will cut you off. And sometimes you hear them talking about, oh yeah, you know, you kill the meat like that, you know, when you're having it well done. But we like our meat well done. Or even sometimes I watch a video, see Esau with the so-called whites would take like a ground beef, and I seen him on YouTube did it, and he opened a pack of ground beef and he would just eat it raw like that. Just like, that's nasty. Make sure it's well done. Get my steak well done. But the most I say here, he will cut him off from among his people. So that's verse 10. It says life is in the flesh. It's like you eating a life. Nabia.
Kind of Edomites to work with when he said that. He said, we were talking about this. He said, yeah, I like it athletic. He kind of did his tongue like that. Oh. I just laughed because I know the scripture said, like, you pulled it. It's in their spirit. He was a prime candidate. I wish I had got him on tape. He prophesied that in real. He was a prophecy unto himself.
Feed me with that red pottage. Like it's in Genesis. What is that? Genesis, right? Genesis 25, verse 30.
Verse 10, right?
Genesis 9:04, yeah, verse 10.
Oh, okay.
Genesis 25, 30.
25, 30.
Yeah, I just want to put that to Genesis 5, verse 30. Genesis 25, verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom, which is red. They're red people. And people say they're rednecks. same red pottage. It's not even cooked. It's like you just eat it up. That's nasty. Moses said, "I'll cut you off." Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Big joke. You say the real Washington Redskin is supposed to be a
Oh, yeah.
byword in a proverb against Gad. It's the real Washington Redskins copy. He's the majority. If you say because the Edomites are the real Redskins.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look at them closely, you can see, the blood in their, the blood in their skin. You see the blood that's running around. The winter, summer, you see the blood all year round. That's why they like to go to sometimes Jamaica or wherever and just get themselves tan because they know something is wrong with them. Or I heard they have like a chocolate spray that they could spray themselves, like a bodybuilder, because they don't look so pale. They're trying to, that's one of, yeah. So that was verse 10. Moses said, "I'll cut you off." So we see them eating it, and we see them eating it in the shows and stuff like that. And if we as chef cooking, and he's like, yeah, he wants it like medium rare. You just have to like, cook it that way and give it to him. That's what he's a customer. Yeah, just put on the grill 2 times. Next thing he can be fighting the lion for his food. So that was verse 10. You meat well done. Even the lamb, like in the Passover, we're gonna have in the Passover well done. So put it in the spit, and have it well done. Verse 11, Leviticus chapter 17, verse 11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls, for it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. So we read in the past that the blood and sprinkling upon the altar and sprinkling upon the congregation and so on and so forth, make an atonement for your soul. And even also at times, sometimes even some of our people might eat that blood pudding. It's always not the we're not eating rare meat, but they have that blood pudding. They take the blood, they strain it out, and they make that blood pudding. Which is, you're not supposed to eat that. You're not supposed to eat that either. Verse 12, therefore I said unto the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourneth among you eat blood. So nobody is supposed to be eating blood. Israel, non-Israel, nobody. Verse 13. And whatsoever man there be of the children of Israel or of the strangers that sojourn among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast or fowl that may be eaten, he shall even pour out the blood thereof and cover it with dust. So pour out the blood and cover it with dust. Sometimes, they be going out there hunting something. You see Esau, so-called whites, going out there and hunt, and they take the blood, and they may even drink the blood or even smear the blood on their face. You're supposed to pour it out and cover it up. For verse 13.
2. This is 13. I have one for 11 as well.
Oh, for verse 11.
Yeah, verse 11.
The one for verse 11.
Yeah.
Hebrews chapter 9, verse 22. Hebrews 9:22 to link with Leviticus 17 and 11. Hebrews chapter 9, verse 22. It reads, "And almost all things are by the law purged with blood, and without shedding of blood is no remission." And then for verse 13.
Hebrews 9:22, right?
For verse 13, link Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 16 and verse 24.
Verse 13, Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 16 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
12, verse 16, and also verse 20. No, not 16 and 24, not 24.
For verse 13, Deuteronomy
12, 16, and also verse 24.
16 and 24.
Right.
Deuteronomy 12 and 16. Only ye shall not eat the blood, ye shall pour it upon the earth as water. Verse 24. Thou shalt not eat it, thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water.
Okay. They pour it out. Let all that blood come out, drain out. Because sometimes, sometimes you would kill a chicken or something like that, and the blood out. Sometimes the dog would come and lick it up. You try to cover it with dust.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. This was for verse 13, right? For verse 14, you have something with 14?
This is still 13.
Oh, 13?
About pouring out the blood. This crossed my mind. First Chronicles chapter 11. Chapter 11, verses 15 to 19. First Chronicles chapter 11, verse 15. Wouldn't necessarily find this in the concordance, but instead of law, you can see what happened. Why he did this. First Chronicles chapter 11, verse 15, it says, "Now 3 of the 30 captains went down to the rock to David into the cave of Adullam. And the host of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in the hold, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. And David longed and said, Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem that is at the gate." Then the three talking about three mighty, right?
3 mighty men.
And his three brick through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to Yahweh. He do this. And he said, my God forbid me that I should do this thing. Shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives, they brought it. Now we talk about it. Just go read. The blood represents the life of man. People say that if you lose too much blood, you die, right? But now he's looking at this water they brought as if it's their life, because he put his life on the line. Of course, his men put their life on the line to go and put themselves in danger to get the water that was in this well that was being guarded by Philistines.
Yeah.
It was free them against, like, a lot of guys guarding that well.
Right.
But they put their life in line and get it.
That's why he poured it out. If you understand the law, you would say, why did David do that? He wasted the water. They wouldn't have let him go. If you understand the law, you understand why he did that. It's like a symbolic gesture.
Oh, okay.
Listen, concordance won't pick up stuff like this. You just have to understand and really know what's happening here.
Okay.
It says, that put their lives in jeopardy. With the jeopardy of their lives, they brought it. Therefore, he would not drink it. These things did these three mighties. It's kind of fun reading through the Kings and Chronicles. Pull out laws out of it.
Okay. Let's look at verse 13.
He poured it out as if it was like, not to say it was there, but as if it was there. It represents the life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So verse 14 again. For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, ye shall eat the blood of no manner of flesh. So no manner of flesh is supposed to eat the blood. For the life of all flesh is the blood thereof. Whosoever eat it shall be cut off. So it's not like saying we're going to be in the kingdom and we're not eating, meat with blood in it, or any form of blood in it. And Esau, the so-called whites, are going to eat their meat rare. No, they're going to eat their meat well done also. Because the Moses said he will cut you off, whether Israel or a stranger. So we're gonna all be keeping the law. No matter how Esau tried to say he wants it rare. It's like, no, if he eats it, Moses said, cut him off. Well, he's gonna be cut off, put to death.
Oh, write it down.
Verse 14.
Verse 13. Just write down 2 Samuel 23.
Second.
Second Samuel 23, 13 to 17.
13 and 17?
13 to 17.
Oh, to 17. Okay.
2 Samuel 23, 13 to 17. Same story as the first Chronicles. Verses 13 to 17.
Oh, the same story, right?
Same story.
Yeah, okay, I was glancing through it. So Moses said, he'll cut you off. verse 15. Leviticus chapter 17, verse 15. And every soul that eateth that which died of itself, or that which was torn with beasts, whether it be one of your country or a stranger, he shall both wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. Then shall he be clean. So when you read verse 15, you read Deuteronomy. I get it right. Yeah. So read it, Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 21. So when an animal dies or torn with beasts, yeah. So Daniel, read that for me. Deuteronomy 14, verse 21. One of my favorite scriptures. You read it. Hmm? Oh, with Matthew? Oh, okay. Even the dogs that eat it from the crumbs of the master's table?
Deuteronomy 14, verse 21. You shall not eat anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt not give it unto a stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it, or thou mayest shall sell it unto an alien, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not seek a kid in his mother's milk.
Okay, so what the most, I mean, right now, before even, right now, the food that we're eating, right? Black Hispanics and Native American talking about with us, our people. A lot of times, an animal would die, you know, or probably even torn by another animal, whatever, and they were like, kill it, prepare it, and sell it to them, let them eat it, because we don't know what we're eating. A brother may have like $1 or $2 in his pocket, and he want to eat something. He may go to one of these establishments out here, and eat it. Whatever little food he can afford at for that price. We don't know what we're eating. We didn't see the animal get slaughtered in front of our eyes. So the Most I say here, if an animal died of itself, oh, is it roadkill? An animal drop dead out there, whatever, so on and so forth. Oh, get it? Or if it's torn to be, torn by beasts and stuff like that. So another animal kill it. We're supposed to give it to them, let them eat it, or sell it to them. Let them eat it. Right? So we shouldn't eat that. Because our animals, we're supposed to have it, have it slaughtered a certain way, slaughtered and prepared, and then we can eat it. It's fresh for us. But if it's torn, died of itself or whatever disease, let them deal with it. Let them eat it. Because who knows what they're feeding us right now? We don't know. We just have to pray to the Most High, that the food don't kill us. Yeah, the food don't hurt us, you know, because right now they're just like, okay, the animal is diseased, certain part or whatever, cut that off, and sell us the rest of it. That's why sometimes you see certain chickens and in pieces, cut up in pieces. We don't know what happened to the other part of the chicken. If the chicken was sick or whatever, they cut up the chicken, take out the bad parts, throw it away, probably making it into dog food or whatever they want to put it together and sell it to us. So we don't know what we're eating. So yeah, so that's the law right there. We're not supposed to eat that. But according to the Most High, if you eat that, right? No. No, but I'm saying we don't know what we're eating.
You don't know what you hope that what you ask for, that's what it is.
But the thing is that they look at profits.
And like you order chicken, that's what you're supposed to get chicken. Now if you see something wrong, like if you identify with chicken, where it's gonna look like, then you ain't supposed to get it.
Yeah, but sometimes you even look at the chicken nuggets. It's supposed to be pieces of chicken in batter and fry. You open the chicken nuggets, it looks like who knows whatever,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure, like if you go to the restaurant or wherever y'all come up, and you see something like chicken nuggets or something like that, and it's gonna look like you're not gonna eat it. Let's say you go buy some chicken nuggets, right?
Yeah.
If it's too hard, are you gonna eat it?
Well, a lot of jigs out there just have $1 in their pocket or $2, and they're hungry, and that's what they have, and they're gonna buy it and eat it. They're gonna go to some of these establishments and buy it and eat it. But the majority of us don't have the money to go to a slaughterhouse and say, look, okay, we want that chicken or that goat or whatever, or lamb, kill it in front of us, prepare it so we can take it home. A lot of us don't have that option. Especially, you're feeding a family of 6. You go to the supermarket and you look at certain you even look at certain of the meat, meat glues and dye or pouring blood over the meat to make it look like it's fresh and so on and so forth. We don't know.
Well, that's why you supposed to get enough. You supposed to have some kind of eye look. I mean, I'm sure if you go to the restaurant and meat don't look like, you're not gonna eat it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like now some of us have options, but even during slavery, they gave us all kind of scraps to eat. Probably have to fight the dog for his food and stuff like that. Go ahead, Daniel.
I wanted to say something. When I remember kids growing up, they used to go to the like a meat market, and they had beef grounded up.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Jewish people used to take it and mix it with fat and draw the fat through it, just like they do the beef, and you couldn't tell the difference. So you could be eating something like you're saying and not knowing what it is. It could be fat grounded up with the beef to make it look like you get more, but you actually get you get a lot less than what you can.
Yeah. Plus, also when you go to supermarket, certain places you say, "Oh, this is grade A." Or grade whatever grade they have, everything should be grade A. But a lot of Jake's is like, yeah, that grade A beef right there is a lot of money. I can't afford it. You end up going to a lesser grade. Nabi.
You write this scripture down just so that you don't, while you take the precaution, like you said, open your eyes, look, and ask. Don't drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
That's why 1 Corinthians 10:25 says this. Do the best you can when in captivity. Remember what the curse says, right? Go before our enemies, we suffer before our enemies, hunger, thirst, nakedness, one of all things. At the same time, we can't provide this ourselves. Whereas before we had our own land, our own cattle, right?
Right.
We could do it ourselves. Some of us do, and if we do, use that to our advantage.
Right.
We do work in that profession.
1 Corinthians
Chapter 10, verse 25. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 25, it reads, whatsoever is sold in the shambles or slaughterhouse, that eat, asking no question for conscience sake. So, like you said, you ask for what you know is lawful, but they prepare. Don't go overboard. Oh, what happened before the meat got here? You know, all you see is them take out the freezer in the back. Don't drive yourself crazy.
Right, speaking of,
Like you said, now you've done your best.
you gotta just know how to identify it, that's all. If it ain't right, then you don't buy it.
Thank the Most High, you have the means to buy it, pray over it. Okay.
Yeah. So we didn't grow the chicken, we didn't feed the chicken, we didn't slaughter the chicken. We do, you know, the majority of us don't have that option.
So, unless it shows the benefication, if it shows benefication, then you tell them, I don't know.
Sometimes you go and look in some of these chicken houses and videos. Sometimes you see a chicken would die in the bunch, and they would just like, you know, pick him up and prepare him and put him in a bunch, you know. So the most I say, if you eat this, died of yourself or torn by beasts, you shall both wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. So he's going to be unclean. Let them eat it, but they're going to be unclean until the evening. Then shall he be clean. So when the sundown comes, then he's going to be clean. His belly is going to be full, whatever, but he's going to be clean.
Pieces, brother. All done away with, brother. We all one family, brother. We all bleed the same.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that what they do to us is actually reverse what we're supposed to do to them.
Yeah.
How big is righteousness?
Verse 16. The last verse of chapter 17. Chapter 17, Leviticus chapter 17, verse 16. But if he wash them not, nor bathe his flesh, then he shall bear his iniquity. So if you don't do that, you're gonna bear your iniquity. It's like you're gonna be, you know, as if you don't care. You have to do these things. Bear his guilt. So if you don't wash his clothes or bathe his flesh, then he's like, wow, you know, you didn't do all of that. It's like, wow, that's not a good position to be in. So that's the law here. The law, you know what the law says you're supposed to do.
Oh, I have one more thing.
So verse 16.
Yeah. Leviticus 22 and verse 8. Leviticus 22 and verse 8. It reads, that which dieth of itself or is torn with beasts, he should not eat to defile himself therewith. I am Yahweh. It's going into the priest. The priests have to do this too, obviously. They're supposed to be clean.
Even, you know, yeah, you don't want to bear that guilt on you. Yeah, even as how we read it before, that even copulation, you're supposed to, you know, wash your clothes and bathe yourself. You know, otherwise you're gonna be, you know, you in that situation also. You don't want to bear this iniquity. All right, so That's Leviticus chapter 17. We're going to take a half an hour break. Then we're going to come back to chapter 18. We're going to come back at 1:30. All right. We're going to come back at 1:30. All right. Shalom, Israel.